Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm here in our New York City showroom just to talk to you a little bit about our wonderful company, FLAX. There are lots of reasons that people have loved FLAX for over 30 years, but I wanted to take a minute to share some of the parts of FLAX that I, in particular, am very proud to be owner of for 9 years now. And it's such a wonderful brand. I'm so happy to be a part of this concept, this ethos that the original owners and previous owners have built and continued for over 3 decades. So the first and foremost thing that I'm always bragging about when people ask me what it is I do is the people that I work with, and that starts with how our fiber is sourced in Europe and then goes to all of the beautiful factories that make our fabrics or dye our fabrics or print our fabrics, to then going to the worker owned and operated, women owned and operated factories with relationships and partnerships that we've had for, since the beginning. So since the early 90s, and the women there that cut and sew our product take great care to make sure that our clothes are in tolerance and up to the high standards that we all have to maintain the quality that is flax. Then we get our shipments in from Lithuania, and we get our goods into our warehouse up in Wampsville, New York. So we're still maintaining our strong presence in central New York, not far from the Finger Lakes where we started. And then we distribute from there to all of the wonderful boutiques that carry our brand. Our design is still focused and based in the Chicago area. We have this beautiful showroom here in New York City to service our stores. And then we have presence at various trade shows throughout the United States that our wonderful sales team is happy to go through what's new and exciting at FLAX. So that really, it's a wonderful team. And as much as we would love to spend all of our time together, everyone is wearing many hats and has a really important role in making FLAX maintain the integrity that it was started with 30 years ago, from all over the globe, which is really something I'm really proud that we've been able to maintain throughout those 3 decades. So touching on our quality, we take it very seriously. We want to make sure that FLAX is still a company that you can wear for years, donate to a thrift shop, and it's going to get a lot of love and a lot of life out of a second and third user. It's really fun when I'm out in the wild and I get to see stores that are selling secondhand flax, or I see women wearing it on the street and they're like, oh, I got this from the barn sale, or I got this from a friend who no longer wears it. It's really exciting for us to see our product have such longevity. And it really speaks to the classicness and timelessness of our brand. Our styles are relatively simple. They're shaped, not fitted. And so they wear beautifully, but really lend themselves to being worn decade after decade and being handed down to a younger generation, because that style just hasn't gone anywhere. It's still as fabulous as it was in the 90s. Our fabrics are absolutely beautiful. They wear really nicely. There's a lot of depth to them and texture to them. They're all natural fibers. We're very focused on sustainability, whether it's our shipping practices, our packaging practices, how we handle our fabrics and our clothes, being mindful of wastage, trying to use, recyclable and sustainable products wherever possible. Our buttons in particular are really wonderful. They're absolutely beautiful. It's a nut that's harvested from the rainforest called Corozo, and it's made into these beautiful buttons that then we dye. And it's a beautiful addition to our product to really make it unique and make it special to the garment. And then aside from that, just our size inclusiveness, we're very mindful of making sure that we want to be comfortable, but also make the wearer feel really beautiful and feel good about themselves. I feel best when I'm in my elastic waist pants and I'm comfortable, and maybe my hair isn't perfect, but I'm going to embrace the wrinkles and maybe the few slubs in my linen and just know that that's part of its inherent beauty. Just like each individual wearer, that's part of her inherent beauty is to be unique. And we celebrate that at FLAX. We're definitely about gratitude for our customers, gratitude for our partnerships, and being really grateful that we get to do this great thing with this great product year after year. So, on behalf of all of us at FLAX, and as the somewhat new owner carrying the torch for this amazing brand, I think that's a good note to end on. That FLAX is really about gratitude. So, thank you all.